we're gonna work towards getting. I mean, it's not all about getting that, but it's good to have it. So we are not going to stop until we become Imperial Master. So imagine yourself wearing that big swan. It can be amazing decorations too. So she's 70. She mentioned during her lectures many times before. She didn't have skin like this before, because when she go out and selling skincare product, many people like, how can you sell skincare product with your skin? How can you sell skincare product with your look? So she really wanted to hide it somewhere, but there was no other hope other than doing it at Atomy, because she kind of lost everything with the previous business she did. So Atomy was the only hope she had. And so that's why she used, at the time, 6 skincare set, which we don't have it anymore. 6 skincare set. She finished the 2 box in 1 month. So imagine how much she has applied on her skin. And after using it 2 boxes in 1 month, she starts seeing the results. And when she goes out, people seeing the difference on her skin. Of course, when she introduced, people get interested. Okay, so the reason this ID50 has invited her, she actually not talking about how she became successful. She really talked about the specific action plan, how she's telling her members. Honestly, it's nothing special, something we can do it too, but it's a matter of how persistently, how continuously you'll be doing it. So let me just go over some of the important things that she have mentioned. That's something we know it already, right? The vivid dreams makes reality. She empathized two meetings already. She said, have you written down your life scenario? The very first thing you need to do when you decided to do Atomy, writing a life scenario. Because she said many people who kind of falls off the way, or who's not completing their journey, they don't have a specific dream. They're jumping in just believing that they can make $50,000, but they don't have a specific dream. They don't have that desire to make their dream reality. You need to have a specific dream that you want to die for. So that's what she said. If you decide to do Atomy, make sure you tell your partners or tell your members, start by writing life scenario. Okay. And she said, everyone has a dream of making $50,000 to $100,000. It's not just regular income, monthly reasonable income. By hearing Seohangil Park's lecture, but don't know where to start. Because, like we kind of invite people, oh yeah, listen to Seohangil Park and come to seminar. And by hearing Seohangil Park, they got a huge hope. Wow. So when you do Atomy, you're going to make $50,000, $100,000. I want to do it. So they're only dreaming about making $50,000, $100,000 residual income, but they're clueless. They don't know what to start, and they don't know what to expect. Their focus is only that. So, but she said, in order for you to make that money, you need to give up something. You can't just wishing for you to make $50,000 or $100,000 monthly income. And she compared in reality, in the real world, for you making $5,000 monthly income, it's hard already. Is it making $5,000 income easy? No, it's hard already. So of course, making 50,000. Oh, I put empathize, like put a double dollar sign there. So making 50,000 to 100,000. We're not talking about regular income. We're talking about the residual income. So of course, harder. You should expect to face some hard times. Don't expect it's gonna be easy. It's gonna be hard, yes. But after that long journey, you'll be able to create $50,000 to $100,000. Because when she sees many of the partners or members who kind of give up on the way, they think it's gonna be easy. Once they join Atomy, they think they're gonna make $50,000 or $100,000. No, it requires a certain step. It requires a lot of work in order for you to create that income. And here. So if you don't have an earnest desire at the moment, because she said important thing is writing in life scenario, but some people having a hard time. I don't really know what I want in life. I think Atomy is good, but I don't really know what I want in life. Because she said if you don't have it, you have no eagerness to face the challenges. So if you don't have that earnest desire at the moment, what do? Then you need to find out your partner's dream, then work together towards making that reality. If you cannot find your dream at that moment, of course, what is our business? We need to help our partners become successful. By making them successful, we'll become successful together. So if you don't really have a specific dream at this moment, not to worry. Talk to your partner, find out their dreams, and you work together with your partner to make her or make his dream come true. So but you helping them to become successful, it also lead you to the road to success. And she also made an example of her partner. I was very surprised. She said one of her she had a meeting with one of his member. He's been doing it at me for 8 years, 8 or 9 years. I think this will amaze you also, and that this will give you some time to think about. So this gentleman actually did at me for 8 years and he has registered by himself 900 members. So this man actually worked really hard to contact people and then register all those members. But even after doing it 8 years, he's just an auto sales master. It might question you, why only auto sales master? That's the same question that Imperial Master Yeon Kim had. I mean, you have registered 900 members, but why only auto sales master? So she asked him to have a meeting and on the cafe. So they were having a meeting. And even while they're having a meeting, he was keep on answering the phone. And of course, Imperial Master Kim probably met so many different partners. So by the pattern or by how they react to the phone, she can figure it out how he's doing business. She said, while I was having a meeting with my partner who registered 900 members, he received 4 phone calls. And all the phone call, can you deliver 4 packs of toothpaste? Can you deliver 3 boxes of soy sauce? Can you deliver 1 pack of kimchi? So it's not about the business. It's not about asking to present the ad to me. It's all about, can you deliver this? Can you deliver that? So all 9 years, he didn't build up a network. What he did, he has a consumer where he needs to deliver the product. So of course, just the auto sales master. But she said, but on the other hand, she only, Imperial Master, it was hard to believe at first. I was like, only 4? She said, I only registered 4 people. People think that I have registered many people for me to become Imperial Master. That's the level. When I started it, I only registered 4 people. But she said, what I did good, which I've written down on the next page, what she did good, it's managing people, which I'll explain more on the next page. So I think this is really something for us to think about. We have to really think about what we are doing. He didn't give up. He's still continuously doing it. He's busy. She said he's busy every day. He's busy every day. But when she look at his income or title, only a sales master, and he's just making an auto sales master income. His action, he's delivering the product. He's not focusing on building his team. He's just focusing on adding members to deliver the product for them. So it's not about how many membership. She said it doesn't really matter about how many membership you have. It's dependent on what you are doing with them. That's important, right? Because even the day she said, of course, Imperial Master, and then now she has a huge group in China too. Even one day she get a phone call from her partner that one member has registered 10,000 members. One member registered 10,000 members in China. And she said, do you think I'll be happy by hearing that? How are you going to manage also 10,000 people? It's not about how many membership you will be registering. So she said she feels sorry and she feels bad for people not really understanding true concept of this network marketing. It's not really matter of how many members you will be registered. Even if just registering 4 people, I'll be able to become Imperial Master. It's about you truly understanding what this network marketing all about, using a system and how you're managing people. Right? And we heard this many times too, but we should hear it again. We should make as a daily for this. When you change your mind, your behavior changes, and then you have to make it a habit. We think about it, but if it doesn't come to our action and if it doesn't become as a habit, nothing will be changed. That's why company empathizing us to follow daily ACOR, right? I mentioned last week too, 2 weeks before, who wants to present daily ACOR? That's something we need to do every day. If you don't know what to do every day, just follow daily ACOR. Then at least you will see the result in certain period later. So this is the actual plan she suggested. So in the last meeting, what she have suggested, daily goal, 1 day goal. Every member should register one new member. Register one new member and then try to get 10,000 people. That's your daily goal. If you can do 10,000, 100,000, if you can do 20,000, they will be good. But at least you have a goal. You know what to do. By end of the day, if you don't have a one member or if you don't have a 10,000, this goal should be added up to next day. So today's a Thursday. When you wake up, okay, so my goal is to make a one membership and I need to get at least I need to make at least 10,000, the PV. If I don't, for some reason, I was busy or like I didn't get lucky, so I wasn't able to make it, then what do? This will add it up to next day. If you weren't able to do it next day, you will be added up next day. So in, let's say Saturday, you need to get 3 membership and you get 30,000. The reason she said it's important for you to having a goal, if you don't, you just keep on wishing. But she said, change your mind. She said, change your mind. If you decided to make at least one member, what do you need? In order for you to make a member, what do you need to do? You need to start contacting people. By contacting people, things will happen. The reason she said one member, it will make you do some action. In order for you to get 10,000 PB, what are you going to do? You're going to end up contacting people. And your goal was to get 10,000, but by calling people, you end up getting 100,000 or 20,000. By having a goal will make you do some action. If you don't have any goal, then your body will not move. Your goal was just make at least one membership, but by calling people, you might end up getting 10 membership. You never know. But that one small goal will give you a bigger result later on. So let's say if you do that every day, imagine if you don't miss up, if you do it every day, because she suggested this to us last month. So we had a meeting month later. So she said, so have you followed my action plan? So everybody got 1 new members and at least got 10,000 PV. Then, which means last month you got at least 30,000 PV and you got 30 members. Then what do you need to do this month? Are you going to do the same thing? So like what she mentioned, which I mentioned, what she was good at, it's not selling. She said she wasn't good at selling. But what she was good at managing. That's the whole thing about network marketing, right? It's not about always looking for new people. Once you got a member, you want to make them as auto consumer. And then once they become auto consumer, you want to make them as a business partner. So what she said, so now you have 30 people. So what do you do this month? So this was the action plan she suggested to us. Once you have a 30 member, you want to keep them. But those 30 members, if they have tried a product, don't expect to get yes from 30 people. Atomy products are amazing. Atomy products are good, but not everybody will fall in love with Atomy product. But out of 30, if you are getting yes from at least 20 people, it's successful already. So what do? Transition from sharing, selling to manage. So the previous months, so when you trying to get one membership and 10,000 PV a day, what you are doing, you're really sharing Atomy, trying to sell the product. That's what you've been doing. So now your results, you got 30 members. What do? You need to manage them. What are you going to do with it? And another thing she also mentioned that if membership isn't growing, network business won't grow. You had a 20 members last month. You still have a 20 members this month, and there's still 20 members a month after. There's no future for that. You need to have at least number needs to grow. Network needs to grow. Even if it's not your contact, you still need to find a new contact from your existing contact. But network needs to grow. If it stays, there's no future for your business. So she said, you always have to look at the number of the membership in your lineage. Is it growing? Is it stays the same? If it stays the same, you need to find a solution to grow it. And once you have 30 members, intensive follow-up. So she also emphasized the importance of follow. When you follow up, what are you going to follow up? Whether they are using product or not. And she said, when you first introducing a product, don't try to put all the products to them. Oh, use a hand oil, use a skincare, use this. No, at least one product, just at least a toothbrush, toothpaste, or shampoo. As long as they use one product, good to start. It's a good start, right? Yes, people want to see the faster results, so they want to put a lot of product. It will take a time for you to build up certain number of consumers. So relax at first, relax. And once you have 30 members, when you follow up, what are you going to follow up? Find out whether they are actually using a product or not. Because like I mentioned it also. There are some ladies, they're eager to buy the product, but when I call them, oh, I didn't even open the box. So when you follow them up, you're going to find out whether they actually have tried a product or not. If they have tried a product, then what is your questions going to be? How do you like it? Your mission is to get, I liked it. If they are using a product, what do you want to hear from them? You want to hear from them, oh, I like the product. Once they say, I like the product, what you going to do next? Introduce another product. So that should be your follow-up pattern. Because she said many people are missing. Oh, I meet a new people, I introduce a product, and that's it. People think that that's the end of their job. No, your job starts from there. You got new membership, you have introduced a product, your job starts from there. You want these members to not just trying this product, you want members to become your auto consumer. So find out first whether the member is using a product or not. And next, introduce another product. And once you getting yes from them by using a product, still don't talk about business. She said, don't talk about business. Because there are not many people who will say, yes, I will love the product. I will jump into business. Instead, what you can do, if they say they like the product, ask them, oh, maybe you have a friend who loves this toothbrush. Oh, maybe you have a friend who has a concern with their hair. Maybe you can also introduce a shampoo to them. Try to get a referral from them. Instead of introducing a business and lose their interest, try to get a new referral from them. That's how you can expand your market. That's the one skill that she was able to expand her network from 4 members she registered, which kind of makes sense. She said she was really good at managing people. So from those people, she was able to expand her market because she was able to get referral from those 4 people. So if the product is good, I like it, you need to get a referral. And she said, just don't wait for something to be happen. Because you say, oh, I wish somebody just like me, who's crazy about Atomy. I mean, when that person gonna be registered on my line? Instead of waiting, you go out and look for it. If you just keep on following this follow-up procedure, the steps, you will definitely meet a person. Maybe not the person that you introduce, but from the referral, you'll end up finding a person who will go crazy at me, like you, or more crazy than you are. So you shouldn't be the one keep on looking for people. Don't expect your partners to grab super partner for you. You are the one who's be out there, keep on looking for. So she said that this is what thing she said. She got 4 members, right? 4 partners, and then she got referrals from them. And once she got referral, she got another referral and another referral. And from there, she got another referral, but she ended up getting a 10 referral from those people. So she continued in that process. And once she got those people, she will try not to lose them as a consumer. And with a consistent follow-up, people end up seeing the vision of Atomy, and they end up seeing there is an extra value in Atomy business. And she said, she keep on empathizing, stop selling. People focusing on selling, yes, you probably make an income right now. So she also mentioned the example of that partner who has like more than 900 members, but who only creating an auto sales master income because he's focusing on selling. So she even asked him, are you making any margins? Are you making any profit for selling those products? No, he's giving them as a member price. But she's taking his time to deliver the product. So he's not even making auto sales master income because it's not residual income because he won't be able to receive it if he's not delivering those products. He's not delivering those products. He's not selling those products. So she said, okay, first time you sell, yes. But second time, you're not selling anymore. If you keep on selling the product, if that's your focus, your network will not grow. It's a network marketing business. It's not a retail business. And she mentioned the amazing number. I think that's about it from her lecture. She's mentioned the amazing number. So you probably want to know how many members are actually purchasing daily under her group. Anybody want to take a wild guess? How many members? So, she's already maxed out daily commission. Right? For our daily commission, how much is a maximum? 50 million, 50 million. She retired at many years ago. She's more, right? So she's getting more than 50 million, 50 million. She reached that level many years ago. So anybody want to take a wild guess how many members, how many consumers are actually purchasing from under her? More than 40,000 daily. Imagine. When I heard that number, it really, truly amazed me. 40,000. So, when you go the group purchase record, you will see how many purchases that made per day. If you're not sure what I'm talking about, go to my office and check group purchase. Then you will see the number of sales made under your group that day. Every day, she's seeing 40,000 sales made under her group. 40,000. And she compared that number. Those local stores, local supermarket, how many consumers actually purchasing product regularly? 2,000 to 3,000. So 2,000 to 3,000 people are visiting those local stores daily. But the question is, are they really purchasing a product? Some people just go there for fun. Some people just go there to do the window shopping. But all the people, the 40,000 people who visited the Atomy site, what did they do? They actually purchased a product. So you really need to see the difference between the retail market and network market business. Imagine 40,000 people come to her store every day, purchase a product, which will give her more than 50 million daily PV. Because of that, now she truly has a financial freedom and the freedom of time, and not only for her, even her children and her grandchildren. And she said, main reason we're doing it at Atomy, it's to gain that. Yes, we're doing it for our dream, this and that. Yes, but in order for us to make our dream reality, we need that financial freedom. And through Atomy, we can do that. And it was very simple, the action plan. But if we do it consistently, I'm sure we all end up seeing a great results. Yes, you might. And then she said this too. So when she suggests this idea, some people say, we're talking about 100,000. How I'm gonna make 100,000 by adding a one member or getting a 10,000 PV a day? You won't be seeing a results today, but your action of getting one member, 10,000, will piled up and will give you 100,000 later on. That's what she did. That's what she's suggesting to her partners. And Jeong Park is also under her group. Star Master Jeong Park, it's under this Imperial Master Yeon Kim's line. So many of the people who under her group, they're also talking about creating a daily goal and following it. What's important here is doing consistently. Yes, if you do one member a day, 10,000, but if you don't do it for the next to 29 days, even a small goal created in the morning, she said, follow it every single day. So I think something we can follow it. And what additionally she have suggested on the group chat, right? On the group chat, if you got lucky, right? If you're successful with your goal, post it. So, oh, I contacted my friend and she agreed to sign up. So I got one member. Oh, I call my existing member, or I call my friend to introduce a shampoo. But in not only shampoo, she also purchased the probiotic. So which means probiotic only is 13,000 PV. So I end up getting a 39,000 PV. So post it on the group chat, she said. That will create a like motivation. It will create an energy from the group. So I think some other groups are actually doing it. So I think that's something we can do it too. No reason to feel embarrassed, or just post it. You don't have to write a long whole story. Oh, I was able to register one member. Oh, and then like people will congratulate, and by looking at it, oh, she got it. Okay, which means I can do it too. So we can give motivation to each other, right? And if we don't want to do it as a whole group, maybe like each leader can do within their own group too. This is something we can't we can create that energy that even it's a small goal, we're achieving it every day. By achieving it every day, at the end of the month, we have a certain thing to celebrate. And once you have that number, we can manage and then look for new people and then manage. Right. So like I mentioned, we can start doing it, right? We can start doing it. If Mary got a new member. Okay, so Mary, you can say, oh, I got lucky. I got new member. And then I got 10,000 PV. They will say, oh, congratulations. And other people can also say, so they will kind of remind other people's too. Oh, okay. So let me focus on, let me have that daily goal and let me do it too. So we can help each other to have at least 30 members to work on for next month's. So I think it was a pretty practical action plan. It wasn't big. It was something practical. She wasn't talking about the master's words. It was a pretty basic, but it was actual, right? Actual number or actual plan that we can follow, and we can actually see the results. Probably you'll be happy to see the results on your my office and on your lineage.